Manx Radio Sport.
And they'll go back into that middle pack.
Keane Barrow, right foot outswinger, glides that to the back post, headed to the edge of the box. Steve Whitley gets that onto his feet, can't get away. Edwards hit, what a goal, just wide of the left post. Deflection as well, so it's another Stockport Town corner on the right hand side. Keane Barrow's delivery was headed away by Alex Maitland. Steve Whitley couldn't get it out of his feet, and Joshua Edwards picked it up on the edge of the box. He rifled the left footed effort, takes a deflection just wide of Adam Killian's left post, Tony.
He hit that really well, didn't he? And it was only the touch that took it away, because I just think it was goal bound before it took that deflection.
Schofield on the right edge of the box, who's been largely a bystander, but for some passing practice in this first half so far as we approach 20 minutes with the scoreline still goalless. Turnbull down the right hand side. Crook heads clear, cushions it into the path of Sam Baines moving out to the left. Fizzes a ball into Luke Booth, who's just dropped a little bit deeper. Wants to transfer it from left to right. It's over Folds and finds Steve Whitley with a bit of space on the right edge of the Stockport Town penalty area. Checks inside, gets to the byline, goes all the way back across goal. Doyle's arriving, and he's put it into the back of the net. And FC Alaman, after sustaining pressure, have actually taken the lead with just over 20 minutes gone. FC Alaman 1, Stockport Town 0. Working it down the left-hand side, Luke Booth dropping deep to receive the pass. Clipped it from left to right, all the way to Steve Whitley on the right-hand flank, who turned away from the Stockport captain, Markle Folds, got to the byline, whizzed it across the 6-yard box. A lot of bodies in there, but it fell kindly to the head of Sean Doyle, who was charging into the back post, and point-blank range, he just guided it into the back of the net. Despite their dominance in these opening periods, Stockport Town find themselves behind, and FC Alaman in front, Tony, 1-0.
What a great goal that was, and it's all down to Luke Booth, wasn't it? Because he looked up, he could see Steve Whitley in space on that right-hand side. And then suddenly, they've the last 5 minutes have had more possession of the ball, and that was brilliant to watch, the way it went from left to right. Good cross in, and Sean Doyle's there to finish.
Here's Barrow, Green, clip ball infield, FC Alaman intercept through Jacob Crook. He's bundled to the floor by Ethan Padden. Sean Doyle bring that down into the deep. Pennington in on goal, and he's somehow scuffed it over the top of the crossbar. No flag was forthcoming either. Well, FC Alaman, it's another opportunity shortly after taking the lead there. They intercept Tobias screen pass in the centre of the park. Crook into Doyle, and he nodded it into the path of Dean Pennington, who was running off him, sent through on goal. But Dean Pennington just seemed to scuff the shot and fall to the floor and sent it sailing over the crossbar.
Great ball through to Dean Pennington, and you can see what Dean was doing.
Edwards, Atkinson, forced back by a couple of red shirts, but manages to squeeze a pass to the middle for McLaughlin. First time ball out to Edwards on the left-hand side. Whipped into the box. Corlett's missed it. Tobias Green, header wide of the left post. FC Alaman's goalkeeper, Adam Killian, looked confident it was going wide to the left-hand side, but again, Stockport Town causing problems in those wide areas. Joshua Edwards, a teasing ball in there, just bounced in front of Tobias Green. Another chance for him. Tried to cushion the header towards goal. Tony puts it wide.
Yeah, it just came in a little bit too high for him.
Long ball over the top, Turnbull. He manages to reach Keane Barrow. That's a lovely touch to bring it down. Little back heel infield, looks for the run of Edwards. Steve Whitley sliding in to pick up the loose ball. Can only get it as far as Jack Atkinson. Whipped into the box. That's headed in. Up McLaughlin off the post. So close for Stockport Town. And bringing it back in. Padded at goal and wide to the left post. Well, they waited. They bided their time and they opened up FC Alaman. So close to levelling here. It's a lovely cross-field ball. And into the 6-yard area went to Daniel McLaughlin, that big figure. He beats his man. Adam Killian rooted to the spot. The goalkeeper beaten, Tony. The woodwork came to his rescue.
That would have been a great goal because it was a good header, real precise accuracy to it.
1 minute of additional time is what we're expecting. Dean Pennington with a left-footed out-swinging free kick. Looks to the back post. That's headed towards goal. Tipped onto the bar by Schofield. Daniel McLaughlin clears down the left-hand side. FC Alaman still going. Here's McDonald. Right through the centre for Baines. Whitley. Looks over the top for Booth in the box there. Can't quite keep hold of it. He's just shepherded out and out for a Stockport Town goal kick. Stunning save by the Stockport Town number one there. It was whipped in by Pennington, and I think it was Jacob Crook up from the back who got the header towards goal, looping towards Schofield's top left-hand corner, but he was having none of it. Tipped it onto the crossbar. Great save.
Yeah, just a little bit too high for Jacob, wasn't it? But he managed to get his head to it. You know, they'll regroup. I'm sure Stockport and they'll come out with something different in that second half, but all round, good half.
And just as you were talking there, Tony, yes, the half-time whistle has gone. FC Alaman 1, Stockport Town 0. First time ball looks into the path of Luke Booth. That's a good challenge. Stockport Town clear through Kai Johnston to the halfway line. Maitland heads clear as far as McLaughlin. Here's Green, taken off his feet by Whitley. Baines tries to clip a ball through the centre. Harley Monaghan intercepts. Deflected clearance to the right-hand side. Here's Padden cutting in field. That's a nice little bit of movement to find Joshua Edwards with plenty of space on the left-hand side. He's 1-on-1 in on goal with Adam Killian. It's Edwards, clips it over the goalkeeper and off the top of the crossbar. Call it heads behind for a corner. Gilt-edge chance from Joshua Edwards. Seemed to do everything right up until the finish. And it was Ethan Padden on the right-hand side, cut past a few challenges, saw Edwards in acres of room with an overlapping run on the left, charging in on goal. Adam Killier off his line, and Edwards, he just clipped it over the goalkeeper, and it pings off the bar, Tony.
Yeah, well done to Killier for coming out, because he had to do something with it. First off, they've got a big free kick here to deal with. It's in a dangerous position, and
coming to 70 minutes play, taken short by Edwards to Keane Barra. Cuts inside on his right foot, away from one challenge and away from two. Barra, nice little 1-2. Barra gets it back, his right foot goes low for goal. First shot blocked, it's back to the feet of Barra, looks low for goal, it's past Killier and in. Stockport Town a level, the pressure has finally told 1-1 it is. And Keane Barra with some great 1-2 work with a teammate on the edge of the box. His first shot was initially blocked, it fell back to him, took it in his stride again, and just set it out to that far bottom right-hand corner past Adam Killier. It looked like the goalkeeper got a touch, but he couldn't get enough on it to keep it out. It's rolled into the bottom corner. All square, Tony, 1-1.
Yeah, it is, and a double substitution coming for FC Alaman as well, I think, as well. But I don't know about you, Rob. Adam Killier will be kicking himself because that rolled right underneath his body.
Right-footed in, swinging delivery. Into the box it goes. Crook wants to get the header. Maitland wants to bring it down, looks to the edge of the box. That's well cleared as far as Whitley, who's now racing away down the right flank. Taking up the captain's armbands, and Sean Dawes departing the pitch, lifts it into the near post. That's cleared by Stockport Town for Emma Mago. Now they have a chance to break here. Stockport Town down the left-hand side. Emma Mago, fresh legs on the pitch, and he's turning on the afterburners to try and get to the left edge of the box. It's Emma Mago in on goal, wants to square it across goal. It's deflected and into the path of Ethan Padden. And Stockport Town have taken the lead late on. FC Alaman 1, Stockport Town 2. FC Alaman asking for a flag that hasn't come. They break from an FC Alaman corner, and it's Emma Mago down this left-hand side who just powers away and down the left flank. And coming up against the goalkeeper, he squared it across goal. It took a deflection, which took it away from Adam Killier, who's sprawling down to his left. And there was Ethan Padden, who just strode in from a couple of yards and placed it into an empty net. What a turnaround from Stockport Town. They've threatened on so many occasions in this game, and now they lead for the first time in the contest. It looks like the referee is going to issue a booking here. We'll try and get information on that in a moment, but crucially for them, FC Alaman 1, Stockport Town 2, Tony.
What a break that was, wasn't it? It was like a 100-metre sprint down the left-hand side, and he just ran and ran and ran. And unfortunately, Danny Gerrard was trying to catch him. He couldn't get him. And then unselfishly played it right across the park, and it just deflected off, I think it was FC Alaman play. And there was... Stockport Town's forward there, sort of totally unmarked, and had the easiest of chances to tap it in.
Short down the right-hand side, McDonnell out to Whitley on the right-hand side. That is indeed that. And FC Alaman now go a third game without a win. Full time in the NWCFL Premier Division. FC Alaman 1, Stockport Town 2.
Manx Radio Sport.